Hello students, today we are going to learn new chapter of science, disaster management. Students, what event do you see in the picture? In this picture, earthquake, drought, floods, fire, cyclone and volcanic eruptions are seen. That means we can see some disastrous event. Why do these events occur? So, all the events takes place due to natural causes. What is a disaster? A sudden event that causes large scale damage to life, property and social aspect of a nation or society is called a disaster. Now let's see some examples for disaster. The first one, in 30th September 1993, many people died due to the earthquake at Killari in Latur district. So many people had lost their lives due to earthquake at Killari. Next, second example is in 26 July 2005. Heavy rains led to floods in Mumbai, which took toll of many lives. So many people had lost their lives in Mumbai due to flood caused by heavy rains in 26 July 2005. Next, third example, in 30th July 2014, the whole village of Malin in Ambegaon Taluka of Pune district was destroyed in a matter of minutes due to landslide. So landslide means what? A sudden fall of soil or rocks from a steep slope or a mountain. So many got buried under the heaps of soil and stone and lost their lives. The next example is in November 2015. Many people died due to the flooding caused by heavy rains in Tamil Nadu. So these are the some examples for disaster. Now let's see what are the types of disaster. Disaster are of two main kinds. The first one is natural disaster and second one man-made disasters. What is mean by natural disasters? Natural event that causes a large scale damage to life, property and social aspect of a nation is called a natural disaster, or disaster which occurs due to change in the weather are called natural disasters. For example, volcano. So volcanic eruptions, you must have heard about this. So what is volcanic eruptions? So when hot materials, that is we say lava, from the earth interior thrown out of a volcano, then earthquake, forest fire, floods, storms, tsunami, drought, etc. So these are all natural disasters. What is mean by man-made disaster? When human action responsible for large scale damage to life, property and social aspect of a nation is called a man-made disasters, or disasters which occurs due to human action. are called man-made disasters. It occurs due to deliberate or negligent human action. For example, road accidents, plane crashes, terrorist attacks, bomb blast, collapse of building or bridges, etc. So these are all what? Man-made disaster. So road accidents, plane crashes, and building collapse of building or bridges. So it occurs due to negligence of people. Next, occurrence of disaster means how and why do the disaster occurs. So students, you know that some disasters occurs due to natural causes and some disaster occurs due to human action. So first one is floods. So floods are caused due to heavy rains. Then second, an earthquake, lightning, volcanic eruption, etc. So these are what? Caused due to the natural changes in the weather. Next, forest fires. Then fourth one is increased risk due to high density of population in a limited area, that we say stampede. Stampede means what? Overcrowding of people. So that means a sudden panic rush of people. The reasons were different, sometimes because of rumors. So all were running here and there. The recent example was stampede happened in Elphinstone railway station. So on Elphinstone on bridge this stampede was happened. So in that at least 23 people were killed and 39 others were injured in the stampede. Then the next one is rampant and irregular constructions. Rampant means what? Unchecked, and irregular constructions. So during the construction, sometimes people may use low quality materials, correct? So if the foundation is very weak, so what happens? Or sometimes workers mistake, so there is a chance of collapse of building. Then next one, sixth one is terrorism, riots and crimes resulting in bomb explosions, assaults. Assault means what? Attack, fire and accident, etc. So terrorism, terrorist attack. So you must be knowing this, students. The group of terrorism attacks that took place in 26 November 2008 in Mumbai. Students, you have not born at that time, but you must have heard from your parents about this terror attack. So Taj Mahal Hotel under attack during 26 November 2008. So terrorists carried out a sense of 12 coordinated shooting and bombing attacks lasting 4 days across Mumbai. So in that many people had lost their lives in the attack. Next, some important disasters. The first one is earthquake. It is a natural disaster. So what is an earthquake? Vibrations and cracking off of the earth crust is known as earthquake. So what is an earthquake? Vibrations and cracking up of the earth crust is known as earthquake. Tremendous amount of energy is released due to movements in the interior of the earth. This energy forms a wave known as seismic wave, which causes the movements of earth's surface like tremors. Tremors means what? Slight trembling, shivering, shaking, cracking of etc. Such type of vibrations in the earth crust can be referred to as an earthquake. Besides the natural factors, human activities like excessive mining. So mining means what? Making hole in the earth for taking out minerals, and construction of dams. So also lead to an earthquake. Now, so what are the effects of earthquake? The first point is, due to earthquake, buildings, bridges, roads, railway tracks, etc. gets destroyed. And second, changes in the direction of the flow of rivers. And the third one is huge loss of life and property. That means many people may die or many people may lose their property due to earthquake. Now next one is floods. A frequently occurring natural disaster in all parts of the world is floods. Due to excessive rains in the same place, a river overflows its banks, causing a flood. The water drainage system in big cities like Mumbai falls short when there is a heavy rainfall, resulting in choking of gutters and drainage lines. This results in flooding. This water overflows onto the roads and surrounding houses. Now let's see what are the effects of floods. The effects of floods are huge loss of life and property. So due to the floods, so even people may lose their life and property. Second point, it results in soil erosion. So due to the floods, what happens? Soil is also washed away with the flood water. And third one is destruction of standing crops. So standing crops are destroyed. That means crops also falls down. It gets destroyed. Then fourth point is flood water gets mixed with sewage water. Sewage water means what? Waste water. Such contaminated water leads to spread of waterborne diseases and other epidemics. So waterborne diseases, which is that cholera, diarrhea, typhoid. So these are all waterborne diseases. So next natural disaster is storms. Strong winds are formed due to changes in weather resulting in storms. There is a formation of high and low air pressure belts in the atmosphere. This causes changes in weather. Strong winds are formed due to this, resulting in storms. Now let's see what are the effects of storms. Effects of storms are, first, storm affected regions undergo great damage. And second one, huge loss of life and property. And third point, storms are usually accompanied by heavy rainfall and lightning. This adversely affects the normal functioning of life. For example, disruption of transport and communication, disruption of electric supply, power cut, etc. Then the next natural disaster is forest fires. A forest fire is an uncontrolled fire that spreads with tremendous speed. Tremendous means what? Great speed over a large area in a forest, pasture or grassland. Forest fire can be caused due to natural or man-made. Next, let's see what are the effects of forest fire. The first point is it causes air pollution. Second, it causes damage to natural wealth and biodiversity. So it causes damage to natural wealth and biodiversity. That means all plants, trees, animals get burnt in this fire and the biodiversity also gets damaged. So next, disaster management. So what is disaster management? Taking steps to prevent disasters, making plans to face disasters, and developing the capacity for that is called disaster management. So disaster management is possible only through the community participation. Natural or man-made disasters occur at any time. Thus, making plans to face disaster is necessary. Emergency planning and management is to be done before a disaster strikes. So we should always remember helping and supporting each other at the time of disaster is our moral responsibility. So important contact numbers for disaster management. So students, you should remember this emergency number. So police, if there is any emergency, so you can call this number. Police 100, fire brigade 101, ambulance 102 and disaster management cells 108. So for emergency we can call this number. Next, remedial and preventive measures. So how can we keep ourselves safe in case of any natural or man-made disaster? So what precautions to be taken before or in case of any natural or man-made disaster? So let's see first point. Keep yourself updated by watching TV, listening to the radio for warnings issued by the government sources such as meteorological department, or visit the meteorological department website www.imd.gov.in for the same. And second, radio and mobile should be battery operated. And the third point, in hilly areas, landslides can occur due to cloudburst or heavy rains. Therefore, one should not take shelter at the foot of a hill. Better take shelter away from the hills. Next, during earthquake, if one is inside the house, hide below the solid table. So you can see in the picture. So during earthquake, if any one person is inside the house, so what we should do? We should hide below the table. During floods, do not linger in houses. Linger means what? Stay. So during floods, do not stay in houses or areas on river banks. Take shelter in other safe places. Move to safer places at a greater height. One should not step in water currents or drive a vehicle into them at that time. So we have to keep ourselves away from the water. Then the next one is during storms. Remain indoors. It means what? Remain indoors means remain inside the house and unplug all electrical appliances as lightning and heavy rains may cause sparks leading to short circuits. Next, do not spread or believe in rumors. In case of fires, use a fire extinguisher. So you know what is fire extinguisher? It is used to put out the fire. So in case of fires, so we should use a fire extinguishers or call fire brigade immediately. Next, take shelter in relief camps. So relief camps are arranged when there is a disaster. They provide medicines, food packets, drinking water, etc. So help should be obtained from such relief camps. Students, today we have learned about a disaster, types of disaster, causes and effects of earthquake, floods, storms, forest fire, etc. And also we have learnt what precautions should be taken in case of any natural or man-made disaster. The continuation of this lesson will be taught in the next class. Thank you.